Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Pulse, your one-stop destination for the latest updates, reviews, and deep dives into the automotive world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on our weekly uploads. Today, we're taking a detailed look at the 2025 Nissan Versa, one of the most affordable and underrated compact cars available in the US market. Let's be honest, when people think of entry-level sedans, they don't often think of excitement. But the 2025 Nissan Versa is here to quietly challenge that notion. It's not flashy, and it won't outrun sports cars, but it's smarter than ever, more refined than you'd expect for the price, and, in a market flooded with expensive options, it keeps things refreshingly simple. The Versa has long been one of America's most affordable new cars, and the 2025 model sticks to that formula while making just enough upgrades to feel modern and practical. Nissan knows who the Versa is for: budget-conscious drivers who still want something reliable, safe, and a little bit stylish, and they've doubled down on those strengths for the new model year. At first glance, the 2025 Versa doesn't scream for attention, but it has a confident, well-balanced design. The front fascia carries over that signature V-motion grille that's become a Nissan staple, now with subtle refinements to the shape and detailing. The LED headlights, standard on the higher trims, are sleeker, and the overall look is more grown-up than you'd expect in a car priced under $20,000. Small design touches like new alloy wheel options and slightly reshaped bumpers help give the car a fresher appearance without going through a full redesign. The side profile remains compact and neat, which helps with city driving and tight parking spaces. There are no unnecessary body creases or exaggerated lines, just a clean, cohesive silhouette. The Versa's design language is simple, and that's exactly what appeals to many buyers in this segment. It's practical, but not boring. Around the back, the Versa sticks to a modest but tidy look. The taillights are slightly smoked for a sportier feel, and the trunk lid integrates neatly with the rear bumper. There's no aggressive diffuser or fake exhausts here, it's all honest design. Just a car that knows its place and isn't trying to pretend to be something else. Now let's talk about the interior. The cabin of the 2025 Nissan Versa is where you start to realize just how far economy cars have come. While the materials aren't luxurious, they're durable and thoughtfully arranged. Soft touch surfaces are used where it matters most, like the door armrests and dashboard accents, especially in the higher SV and SR trims. Base trims are a bit more barebones, but still feel well constructed and refined for the price point. The dashboard design is clean and functional. A new 7-inch or optional 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system takes center stage, depending on the trim, and it supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard in the SV and SR trims. The screen isn't the most high-end display in the world, but it's responsive, clear, and easy to navigate. There are physical knobs for volume and tuning, a welcome feature that many luxury brands have frustratingly moved away from. In terms of space, the Versa does a commendable job. Front seat occupants have good legroom and headroom, and the manually adjustable seats are surprisingly comfortable even on long drives. The rear seats are a bit tighter, especially for taller passengers, but still perfectly usable for city commutes or occasional carpooling. The trunk is one of the largest in its class, offering over 15 cubic feet of space, and the rear seats fold down for added flexibility. One of the most impressive things about the 2025 Versa is how much tech and safety equipment it offers for the price. Nissan's Safety Shield 360 suite is standard on most trims and includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, rear automatic braking, lane departure warning, high beam assist, and a rearview camera. The SR trim adds adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring, which is rare in this segment. It's a clear indication that Nissan doesn't believe budget-conscious buyers should have to compromise on safety. Under the hood, the 2025 Versa remains unchanged, and for good reason. It's powered by a 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine producing 122 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque. It's not going to win any races, but for a car this light and efficient, it does the job well. You can opt for a 5-speed manual transmission on the base trim, but most buyers will go for the Xtronic CVT, which prioritizes fuel efficiency and smoothness. The performance is best described as adequate, and in a good way. The car accelerates smoothly, and the CVT has been tuned to avoid the droning sound that plagued earlier models. It's comfortable around town, easy to park, and confident enough for highway cruising. The ride quality is surprisingly composed thanks to its refined suspension setup, and road noise is well controlled for a vehicle in this price range. Fuel economy is another strong point for the Versa. With the CVT, it returns an EPA estimated 32 miles per gallon in the city and 40 on the highway. That means you can drive all week on a single tank if you're just commuting to work or running errands. In an era where gas prices are unpredictable, this level of efficiency makes the Versa an even more attractive proposition. Driving dynamics won't blow you away, but the Versa handles city traffic with ease and feels more nimble than you'd expect. Steering is light but accurate, making it easy to maneuver through tight spots or busy streets. The suspension does a good job of absorbing bumps and imperfections in the road, and the brakes are responsive without feeling overly sensitive. Trim options for 2025 include the base S, the mid-level SV, and the top-spec SR. The S keeps things simple with manual windows and fewer frills, but it's incredibly affordable. The SV hits the sweet spot with upgraded infotainment, power features, and a more complete safety package. The SR is the sportier-looking variant with 17-inch wheels, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, and a slightly more upscale interior finish. So who is the 2025 Nissan Versa really for? It's for the first-time car buyer, the commuter who wants something simple and reliable, the student who needs a no-fuss ride, or even a small family looking for an affordable second car. It's for people who want value without sacrificing the basics of comfort, safety, and modern features. Let's also talk about cost of ownership, an often overlooked factor. Insurance rates for the Versa tend to be lower than average, parts are affordable, and Nissan's dealership network makes servicing easy and accessible in most parts of the US. It also comes with Nissan's standard warranty of 3 years or 36,000 miles, and 5 years or 60,000 miles for the powertrain. What makes the Versa compelling in 2025 is not any single groundbreaking feature, but the sum of its parts. In an automotive world increasingly dominated by expensive crossovers and tech-laden vehicles, the Versa is refreshingly honest. It offers everything you need and nothing you don't, at a price that's getting harder and harder to find in today's market. There's no denying that cars like the Versa are a dying breed. More and more automakers are pulling out of the affordable sedan segment in favor of larger, pricier SUVs. But Nissan has stuck with the Versa, and refined it, because they know there's still a demand for simple, affordable, and dependable transportation. And in that category, the Versa might just be one of the last great choices left. To sum it all up, the 2025 Nissan Versa is not about excess or excitement. It's about delivering value where it matters. It's an honest car for people who want to get from A to B safely, efficiently, and without breaking the bank. And honestly, in a time where everything feels like it's getting more complicated and expensive, that's kind of refreshing. So, would I recommend the 2025 Nissan Versa? Absolutely, but with the right expectations. If you're looking for affordable reliability, decent features, and great fuel economy, it checks all the boxes. But if you're after excitement or luxurious flair, you might want to look elsewhere or be prepared to stretch your budget. That's all for today's deep dive on the 2025 Nissan Versa. What do you think of this humble yet surprisingly capable sedan? Would you consider buying one? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review and found it helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who's car shopping, and subscribe to Auto Pulse for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe and stay curious.